Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Darren here. I'm just in gold right now. I'm gonna explain something to you guys. I actually want to talk about like what makes trading easy for me and better to understand. So let's just get into this right now. So as you can see, I'm on gold. I did open a trade. This was last week's trade I had. Actually, I think it was 2 weeks back. But yeah, I was just waiting for price to actually break this area of support. I was just waiting for price to break this area of support and then retest this area again for resistance now because there are reciprocals in function. And that's what I wanted to do. This is what I was waiting for. So I see the price did actually break this level and closed below it and then went back to retest that area, and we had two major rejection candles over there. And I think what price will be doing is probably push back up into that area again just to retest that area again for resistance, and then maybe tomorrow we'll have more sells. But what I wanted to talk about is like the basics of like trading, what makes trading easy for me. When I started trading, it was like really difficult because what confused me was I was basically just looking at the candles. I started trading with no knowledge, nothing at all. I was a beginner. I don't even know trading existed, so my friend actually got me hooked onto trading, and I became like I actually don't want to say it, but I became a workaholic in trading. So I've made trading easy for me. So I did all the basics. So the basics that I would like say is like support and resistance. Know what support and resistance is. Know market structure, market trend, and how to identify market structure, market trend. You have to know your time frames. You have to know which time frames work best for you. Depends on if you're going to be a swing trader or not, or you're going to be price action trading, So I do a mixture of both, whatever's comfortable for me. And whenever I see a trade open or an opportunity to trade, I would place the trade. I'm not always going to be swing trading or price action trading, but I make use of both, and I make use of chart patterns and candlestick patterns as well. That's where that would be my last confluence, so I wouldn't rely on candles for confirmation. I'd rather have all the rest of the confluences, which would be like my zones that I have here, which are daily and 4-hour zones. So as you can see that we had a double bottom right here, and then price reversed all the way back up at this area of resistance because we're on a downtrend. And we can see price made a double top right here, and then I caught that move and I caught this buy as well. When you know like all the basic things, and how to apply them and actually when to enter, it makes things a lot more easy. So make sure you know what support is, what resistance is, what consolidation means, what is a volatile market, and those type of markets. You stay out of volatile markets. At least I do. I stay out of volatile markets. I stay out of consolidating markets unless I'm able to trade that consolidation. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but volatile markets I will stay out of it because like price is very volatile. When price is volatile, I stay out of the market. What else? I was gonna say something right now. Like what I use. I'm gonna give you guys my secret. What I use is support and resistance levels on 2 different time frames. I use market structure and trend, and also candles. My candles will be my last confirmation. It will always be my last confirmation. I won't rely on candles as my first confluence, second confluence. My first confluence would be market structure, market trend would be the second one, and then actually market type, it would be the first one, market structure, market trend, and then it would be my support and resistance levels will be already drawn on my chart, so that will be automatically on my chart. But on my 5th confluence now, which will be the candles, which will be the last one, but those 5 is like important. So I go according to market type. So the first thing I do is I look at the market, see what type of market I am in. Am I in a buyer's market or seller's market? Then I would know if I'm going to be selling or buying. Then I look at market structure so that I can be on the right side of the market and trade on the right side of the market, so you can catch big sells or big buys depending on what type of market you're in and what type of market structure you have. With trend as well, you can also catch some beautiful trades in trend. When you're doing trend trading, when you trade according to the trend, that's also you can do that as well, for like, but that will be on lower time frames, but that's all I wanted to say. I'm on gold right now. As you can see, I do have a trade open running live right here, and that's basically why I took this trade and why I opened this trade, because I can see that we're gonna have price pulling into this area of support right here, this blue box right there, because we're at this area of support that was broken and retested for resistance. So plus if you go on the weekly, you can see that this area of resistance right here is an area where every time price pulled into this area of resistance, it actually pushed price so far down, like look at that, it pushed price all the way there, and then price tested this area for support because this was resistance in the past and support. So this was a major area of support. As you can see, that pushed price up quite a bit, and actually it pushed price all the way back to that resistance level. So as we can see that when price gets to that area, it pushes price back into this demand zone. So this will be my supply zone, the resistance level, and this will be my demand zone, which will be my support level. So as you can see, these patterns are quite clear. You can put this double tops and double bottoms, on bigger time frames, then actually what's happened. The price is about to reverse. As you can see, this is a double top as well, but as you can see, this is also a rising wedge, which is a reversal candlestick pattern, so that's why I also took a sell from there the week before, a couple of weeks before. So as you can see, price was at this area again 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and when price got to this area, it's going to chuck price all the way down. So I see more sells. We are in a downtrend. As you can see, in structure wise, we are in a downtrend as well. Structure would be lower low, lower highs, because we are in a seller's market. So that is what price will be doing, and I'm just sketching these sells, waiting for price to pull into this area and then bounce back into this area and then come back down. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. But that's all I wanted to say about this video. Just know the basics, guys. It's very important to know the basics, because there's a lot of things going around. I know a lot as well, about liquidity sweep, all these different indicators, all these different types of trading. That makes it more confusing for me. Like when I learned about these things and all the things that I went through, it was confusing me until I learned what support and resistance is, and how to apply them, and how to use them, and how to use them in trending markets, all of that. If you can get the basics and keep practicing, you guys will, at the end of the day, you'll be improving. Trust me. If you know the basics and you know your levels, you know how to use your levels, accompanied by market structure, market trend, you guys will get it. I think so. But anyway, that's me. Peace.